Gonna wake up to yourself?
I had to do something.
No, you've got a brain to fly with. Petty theft is not going to keep you in here.
Wasn't petty?
Yeah, well, you have a few things to think about if you keep pulling these stupid stunts.
What do you mean?
I mean, some of the other women could turn nasty.
Well, it doesn't affect them. I'm the one who's going to take the rap.
Uh-huh. How do you think we like Vinegar and her friends going through all our things? It is an invasion of the little privacy we have.
Look, Bea, all I've got to look forward to on the outside is a king hit.
We'll have a couple of those to look forward to in here, too, if you don't pull your finger out. You're going to have every woman in H Block coming down your back.
What am I going to do?
I told you before. You can do anything you like, but don't get any of us lumbered for it. Now, do you understand?
Understand.
Mrs. Davidson?
Yes.
I've been thinking, would it be possible for me to learn typing along with my other duties?
I wouldn't try to do too much too soon.
Oh, I wouldn't do that. But if I learn to type well, when I get out, I might be able to get an office job.
You are determined, aren't you? I'd like to help, but the last time we attempted any classes, they were rather unsuccessful.
Well, I didn't mean, formal classes. I know the basics. It's just a matter of brushing up. If I could, type up a few things here.
Well, if Julie's agreeable, I'd be quite happy for you to do so.
Oh, thank you. I haven't worked since I married, and, except to help Don, and, answering the phone wasn't exactly a career.
No, I suppose not.
So if I could get some training here, and then get a job when I get out, maybe I'll feel as though I'm contributing to the family.
Well, that's an excellent attitude. But you do realize it will be more difficult for you to find a job now that you have a record.
Yes, I know that. But I'm prepared to try.
Good. And I have a feeling you might just make it.
Thanks, Mrs. Davidson.
Oh, Mrs. Davidson, you're back.
Yes, are there any problems?
Could we discuss it in your office, please?
By all means. What action have you taken?
None as yet. I want to talk to you first.
Oh?
You see, it all seems a little too convenient. There was no attempt to hide the handbag or the radio. And it's my opinion, and Mr. Harrison agrees with me, that someone planted them in Hall's cell.
So someone's getting at Hall again?
Precisely. After all, it's only a week until her release. Now, she wouldn't be stupid enough to jeopardize that.
I agree. So, Hall is being victimized again.
What action do you recommend?
Well, I wouldn't do anything at this stage. Perhaps if we lull the offender into a false sense of security, she may act again. This will make it easier for us to catch her. In the meantime, keep an eye out for anything suspicious.
Mrs. Davidson, it seems ridiculous to me that the prisoners have such easy access to the staff room.
Yes, I agree. Perhaps you could advise the staff to step up security in the administration area.
I'll see to it.
Is that lot finished yet?
No, they're still damp.
These dryers must have come out of the ark. I wish they'd give us some decent equipment. I'm sick to death of doing nothing.
Maybe if you ask real nicely, they might give you a job in reception, just like Lady Muck.
I wouldn't mind that job myself. Give me a chance to snoop.
Oh, that'd be more than Miss Goody Two-Shoes Page would do.
Wouldn't be too sure about that.
Oh, come off it, B. You know she's a tame crim. The only good she's going to do is for the screws.
I had a little heart-to-heart to her yesterday. She seemed to see things our way.
Oh, she doesn't see anything our way. All she does is look down her nose at us. Anyway, I don't know why you bother talking to her.
Yeah, well, maybe if we were friendly towards her, she'd come across.
Oh, g'day, stranger.
What tipped you?
Oh, there must be a baby boom or something. I've never seen so many kids in maternity.
We've just been discussing your roommate. How are you getting on with her?
So?
See? She can't get on with Jude. She can't get on with anybody.
I never said that we weren't getting on. I just said that we have no point of communication, so why should I waste my time?
Well, she's a stuck-up bitch.
Oh, change the record, Doreen. Listen, if we give her the kid gloves approach, she could be very useful to us.
Oh, yeah, I can just see it now. She'll probably end up having morning tea with Davo. Hello, Eka. How's the opera?
I said can it, Doreen.
Oh, get her, you wait.
Oh, I was going to say knock off. Looks like you stopped hours ago.
You know, if you gave us some decent equipment, maybe we'd have something to do.
All right, come on, pack it in.
Mr. Martin, isn't it? Something I can do for you?
Just thought I'd check how things are going.
A little slower than I expected, I'm afraid.
Oh, I can see that. We had hoped to have the whole thing finished in 2 months, and your estimate was that the plumbing would be out of the way by next week.
I know, I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, we can't get on with the rest of it until you're out of the way, can we?
I know I'm holding you up, but I had to take a few days off. Some problems. But they're solved now, and I'm sure we'll meet the deadline.
I'd appreciate that.
Oh, I'm so hungry I could eat a horse and taste the rider. Oh, well, a girl's got to get her vitamins.
Well, I understand porridge is very good for building you up.
Very bloody fun.
Oh, all right. We heard you the first time.
Hang on, something's up.
Somebody might have gone over the wall.
Well, we'll soon know.
Well, here's your answer.
Beauty of fire!
Will you ladies get back to your cells immediately? Nobody missed a bus here! Get the hell out of here!
You don't need an expert to tell you that the fire was started deliberately.
You weren't even here.
I didn't need to be. The women were at work here until 5 minutes before the fire broke out.
That doesn't mean to say the fire was lit deliberately.
In any case, these machines are so old, I wouldn't be at all surprised if they just fused or something.
Right, the women have been complaining for some time that this machinery's faulty.
Yes, of course. Just to get out of work. It's my opinion that the laundry was in perfect working order and one of the women lit the fire.
The women weren't even in here.
Mostly smoke and foam damage, Mrs. Davidson. Apart from the dryer motor, that's completely burnt out.
Have you any idea what caused it?
Got a fair idea, but I don't want to say anything until I'm certain. Mrs. Davidson, can you make sure that no one tampers with the laundry until my team can investigate the damage more thoroughly?
Yes, of course.
It's my guess. It was electrical fault.
We don't guess, sir. We ascertain facts.
Look at that. Well, we're lucky to all still be alive, eh?
Wasn't any danger. Screws knew the drill.
I don't know. It'd have been a bad one. We might have all been barbecued.
Take more than a small electrical fire to destroy this joint.
Oh, so it was an electrical fire. You're a real little goer, aren't you?
Surprised nobody thought of it before.
Well, that could be because none of us are quite as keen to stay inside as you are. There'll be an inquiry, you know. What if you can't prove it was lit deliberately? I mean, those dryers have been on the blink for years.
Well, that's what gave me the idea. See, all I had to do was put some washing near the motor, stick a coat hanger in the works, and flick the switch. It was easy as pie.
And you reckon they'll find the coat hanger?
Sure to.
And what if they don't, and we take the rap for it?
You won't. I plan to break down under questioning. You're not mad at me, are you?
Well, I should be. But I was about due for a couple of days off from the sweatshop anyway.
Then I've done you a favour, haven't I?
Now, don't get too cocky. You can do anything you like as long as none of us get lumbered for it.
I'm quite happy to get lumbered all by myself.
Oh, Janet.